You know how I love to play dirty on my gravel bike. But today, it's going to be a bit different. I'm going back to my roots. I'm going mountain biking today. It's an old trail that's been recently redone. Coming back to your old campus, but seeing the progress. That's so fun.
We're in the old Timberland trails. This was a favorite playground for many mountain bikers. It's something that seems very familiar, but they've jacked it up. They've done it better. Just you wait and see. We're in a place called the Launchpad. In this Launchpad, you could enter 4 different trails with varying degrees of difficulty and of fun. And this is also the entry point to the skill zone, where you could first enter and warm up, do it in laps, pretty much being exposed to the features that you may find on the longer trails. And this is where you can loosen up your mind, body, and soul.
I forgot how much fun this is. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think my mistake is hanging out front with these guys. Drop my dropper post. Pop to my dropper post. I can sit on it climbing. So we're in a skills zone. It's pretty much a place for you to warm up before you hit the trails. But it seems like on its own, it's a fun bike to be. Especially for somebody who's been away for so long. Like me. Reset. Oh, lovely. We're going down Point Break. That is.
Point Break. You know that movie?
Yes.
Swayze, ah?
That's going to be at Keanu, diba? Yeah. So, not many jumps on Point Break. Flowy, just like surfing, right? But that's what it's about. There will be a jump in the end, he says, but I think here it's just about flow. see the smile on his face. Son of a gun. I miss this. I miss this. Oh, dude. Left side down yung bail. Left now, right?
Right ata.
Right.
You see it naman, there's a drop. I mean, you can stop naman siguro. I mean, when you see kasi, like, kami kanina, di ba, nawala kami.
Yeah, okay.
Parang step high lang yung drop.
Is it really? Nice one, Mari. Did you jump in?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So after all that flow coming downhill, we gotta climb back up. So we were told it's about 1 kilometer of a climb, and we'll just be steady on it. And this is, I think, where you'll see the differences. Now that a cross-country bike like my little Sabrina only has 100 millimeters of suspension. On the climbs, she'll be a lot lighter to carry versus the guys down there who've got like 180 millimeters in suspension. So it really depends on the route that you enjoy. My feet were not as planted coming downhill at that speed as the guys who had heavier bikes with larger suspension. So I was definitely a little more nervous than them. But I guess on this climb, this is where the weight comes in. That's an advantage this time. Although it's only 1 kilometer of a climb, the effort compared to a road climb, I'd say it's about 1 to 3. 1 kilometer off road is like 3 on the road. And that's because on the road you have more predictable gradient, slope, and turns. They are meant to conform to a code, a building code. But out in the trails, you get pitches and dips and then roots and rocks. So that 1 kilometer of climbing feels a hell of a lot longer because your effort is always switching on and off, and your mind is thinking left and right. So yeah, don't diss the short distances by mountain bikers, because it's not easy. Oh, yabba dabba doo. So back up here to the launch pad. Let me catch my breath. Oh, I'm still on it at least. We're going to enter the dragon. Okay, I didn't want to do that first jump. And I bailed out there. Oh shit. I missed the bailout line. Oh, it's a little soft. So down here at the bottom of the ridge, you've got very good tree cover. Go ahead, SC. Go ahead, buddy. So we're letting the e-bikes through. Have fun, bud. So down here with the thick tree cover, the ground tends to hold moisture. Beautiful place though. Miss this. Got a little stream going. So BJ's walking. I have no choice. I was gonna ride it. Actually, I'm gonna back up. You go, bud. I want to try. Go ahead, bud. I want to try it. Probably gonna walk it anyway, but give it a try. Oh, oh. Okay. That wasn't easy. That wasn't easy with the wet leaves and the mud. Okay. Thank you, bud. That wasn't easy. I'm glad you did it with me, because you're not going to believe it. I'll follow
When I
you.
was on an e-bike, I'd rather no brakes and no battery.
Yes, I guess.
Easy,
Okay,
man.
I'll follow you, man. Okay, on mountain bike trails, you've got A lines, which is the preferred line, usually the faster line. But then you also have B lines. B lines are the bailout lines. And that's going to be a little longer, but less technical. And the guys went off on the A line. And I'm gonna go with Algo to the B line. Okay, hold it down.
We missed the B-line actually.
Oh, we did? That's okay.
So the B-line was lost.
Ah,
It was lost. Buwelo tayo.
Buwelo? O sige, sige. Wag mo ba?
Buwelo natin pati sa B-line.
Okay, where's the B line?
We'll go other.
Okay, okay.
Sige, sige. Buwelo namin.
Can I look at it? Can I look at it?
Take a look. Yun yung gap. So, sorry, we missed the B-line.
Okay. Stay there, Sabrina. Okay, I'm gonna have a look. I don't jump, and these guys are egging me on, and apparently there's a. Let's have a look, and that's a smart thing to do. So that is the sign that there's. Oh, okay. Okay. Have a look. I think we can. I'll try.
Maybe you can do it. But
I'll try.
yeah.
But I'll need vuelo.
Right, take one.
Cheers, bye. Oh, am I going the right way? Okay. Okay. Top Gun is here. Those are people who like to jump. Oh, yabba dabba do! Woo! It. Oh, excuse me. Pardon my French. Oh my God. That was good.
Nice one.
That was good. That was good. Edwin?
Jim, tuwa ako sa'yo.
This is Sabrina. She's the eldest bike in the house. She is a 2012 Specialized S-Works Epic. Gold medalist at the Olympic Games in London in 2012. XTR group set, it's a 2-by system. With a clutch. The RD with a clutch has been around on mountain bikes a hell of a lot longer. Just like the disc brakes before they moved on to road bikes and gravel bikes. Full suspension, meaning you've got 100 millimeters in front, and in the frame you've got a system as well, a suspension system that absorbs the impact on technical terrain. Not just for comfort, but the impact absorption is really so that the tires remain connected to the ground, and that offers traction. And traction means safety. If it is a rigid bike, you could be bouncing off, and every time you're in the air, that's going to be a little dangerous because you've got no control anymore of the bike after you send it. So it's got a dropper post, so this can come off. There you go. It actually allows you to get the seat out of the way and put your center of gravity lower on the frame as you descend on some technical parts. Roval wheel set, NV handlebar. I've got 90 millimeters on my stem. The shocks are the Fox Teralogic. I'll explain to you, just like the brain, the Fox suspension, specialized brain that Specialized collaborated with Fox. It's so much that it's meant to be stiff when you're pedaling forces from the top, but the minute you get bumped from the bottom, it releases a brass stopper that lets the suspension fluid flow and allows the suspension to play if it's a force from the bottom. Quite revolutionary at that time. And so Fox, being the maker of that, also made a similar, they call it a Teralogic fork, wherein it was more responsive to forces from the bottom than when you're pushing from the top. Let's say you get off the saddle and you start pedaling, standing up. It's meant to be stiff. But the minute you get onto a rock or something that hits it from the bottom, it's meant to come up and use the suspension system and stanchion. Genius. See you, bud. Good to see you again. One last run. One last route before we call it a day. So we're here in the Launchpad. And here you end up climbing up after every route or trail system that you finish. You come up that long climb called MASH. Again, it was named after all these 70s and 80s shows. So you gotta mash your way up to here. And this is our third time up already. And Edmund says, let's do one last route, which is called the Matrix. And after that, you can head out of the system. But we'll have to climb back up here for a fourth time. But I'd love to see it. And my curiosity to see it is overcoming my apprehension to climb again. Okay, last one. Here we go. Here, right? times up. That was it. Yeah. No, it's a gasket, I'm sure. I mean, I haven't used it.
Well, I had no choice. I had to push my bike back up to the launch pad. It was going to be 1 kilometer on this dirt climb. Thankful that Paki and Ian stayed behind and walked with me for a while. But boy, was it a long climb back up.
Thank you for waiting, guys. Thank you for waiting. Believe it or not, that was only 17 kilometers, a little more than 17 kilometers. But I burned over 1,000 calories. Um, like I said, when it talk about off-road riding, it's a lot more difficult than it is on the road. So it was a full day on the mountain bike. Skills-wise, that was awesome. A bit rusty, as you may have seen, but boy, that brought back a lot of fun memories and good times. It was fantastic. See, everybody had a good time. And if you did too, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Cheers.